Hello students, today we shall learn more about types of words. Some words are nouns, some words are describing words, some words are action words, some words are used instead of nouns, they are called pronouns. Some words show the relation between other words. These words are called prepositions. Pre, in front, position. Look at these pictures and sentences. The mouse is under the chair. Under. Where? Under the chair. Second one, the mouse is on the chair. Where? On the chair. Third sentence, the mouse is near the ball. Where is the mouse? The mouse is near the ball. Fourth sentence, the mouse is behind the chair. Where? Behind the chair. Here the mouse is in the hole. Here there is a wall, there is a hole of the mouse. Mouse is in the hole. Here this is a cat chasing a rat mouse. The mouse is in front of the cat. In front of. You are in front of me. The cat is behind the mouse. Behind. The blackboard is behind me. Thus, words such as under, on, near, in, behind, in front of show us where a person, animal or thing is. Such words are called prepositions. They are placed before the nouns or names to show its relation with other words. Some more prepositions are up, to, in and to, combined together into. Up and to, combined together, up to. If you throw a stone up, it will go up, then it will come down. So up is opposite to down. Up, down. To, into. To, into, join together into. Up to. Up and on, upon. Above. The fan is above my head. Over. The cat jumped over the ball. For, far. For, Daddy brought a bicycle for Rahul. For whom? For Rahul. Far. The Mount Himalayas is far from us, far away, far by, between, at, etc. Now, mark the difference of use of particular preposition. On, over, above, up shows somewhat similar meaning. But on shows that exactly on the surface there is white hair on my head. There is no distance on. The ruler is on my hand, palm, on. There is no distance between ruler and palm. But if there is a distance, then we cannot say the ruler is on my head, above my head. Like that, hair, we cannot say my hair is above my head, because above shows somewhat farther things. Ceiling is above my head, aeroplane is flying above my head, birds are flying above the trees, above. So there is a difference between above and on. Over shows somewhat moderate distance, above much more. Now below is opposite of above. Below is opposite of above. A cow is sitting below a tree. Below. Up, down. If you throw a stone up, then it comes down. Up train, down train. Upstream, downstream. In a river, if you go along the flow of water up, you are going upstream. If you go towards the flow of the water, if you are going downstream. Before and after. Before. Sunday comes before Monday. Before. After is opposite of that. Tuesday comes after Sunday. Tuesday comes after Monday. Sunday comes before Monday. We can also say Monday comes between Sunday and Tuesday. Between the two. So before and after stand before me, come after me, like that. And between the two. Wednesday is between Tuesday and Thursday. Which day is the holiday among all days? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. These are all 7 days of a week. Which day is holiday, a holiday among all, means more than 2? Sunday. Sunday is a holiday among all days. So among means in so many. Between means between the two. So mark the difference between among and between. Now here are some prepositions which are made of only one word. We call them simple prepositions because they are made of only one word, like up, on, near, in, to. But some prepositions are made of more than one word. Two prepositions grouped together make a new prepositions. We call them compound prepositions. For example, in front of. There are 3 words in front of. In front of. Front is a preposition. Front, behind, front, back. In is a preposition. So in front of is a compound preposition. Like that, into, up to, upon are all compound prepositions. We should properly learn the use of prepositions. In English, prepositions are very much useful. We should properly use suitable prepositions. For that purpose, we should practice them, read, try to learn and practice the proper use of prepositions. If the prepositions are simple, it is very easy, but then we should pay proper attention using particular prepositions like up, on, over, above, below, in, into. We cannot say boys are sitting into the class. It is incorrect. We should say boys are sitting in the class. We can also say the rat goes into the hole. If we say the rat goes in the hole, is not so correct. Into the hole. Into shows some motion, in shows some state or position. At and in. Now sometimes when we talk about our address, Before large city or town, we should use in, and for small places, we should say at. So, dear students, try to learn these prepositions well and practice them. Thank you.